Hey, is John there? Hey, John, my name is Dale. I'm giving you a call about a property on Park Terrace. You had talked to Rachel a while back about that, saying you're looking to sell it. Is that still the case?
Yeah. I think I told Rachel I'm not taking my low ball offer.
All right. What are you looking to get for it?
375.
Okay. And tell me a little bit about what you got going on there.
What do you mean?
Are you living there? Is it vacant? Like a rental or?
Yeah, it's 50.
All right. And what were you using it for?
I don't sell. That's the other.
Okay. So were you living in it at one point, or were you using it as a rental?
No, I was living in it at one point, but I bought another.
Got it. Okay. So what how's the condition of it, would you say?
It's completely repainted. New carpet. Refinished floors.
Okay. You did all that work
Refinished the back deck.
got it. Okay. Were you fixing up to sell it, or were you gonna maybe use it to rent it?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, I think what you're asking is probably a fair price for market value, since we're investors, so we're looking for something that might need a little bit of work that we can fix up and resell, or even keep as a rental. Um, would
Probably not. Yeah. That's probably for
Yeah, are you going to use this sale to purchase something else, or are you just going to keep the money aside?
sell that house, get money for a down payment.
Got it. Okay. Do you own that one free and clear, or do you have a mortgage on it?
There's a mortgage on that one.
Okay.
But another one free and clear out of that mortgage.
The other houses.
I'm sorry.
The other houses you own, you said you have free and clear?
I have one I'm free and clear. I have another one that I have a mortgage on, and then I have this one that you're referring to. There's a mortgage on that.
Okay. The only reason I'm asking is because if you're looking for that type of value on the house, the other option that we do is we can do like a subject to or seller finance portion, where we would give you some money up front and then make you monthly payments on the balance. Because a cash offer, it's just going to be too much for us for a cash offer. But that would be another option if you wanted to get as much money out of it as you can and keep it all in your pocket.
I don't think I understand the process that you're referring to.
So let's say you want 375. And let's just say, for easy math, your mortgage balance is 300,000. So your equity at that point would be $75,000. So we would give you a down payment of towards that $75,000, and then make you monthly payments to pay the balance off. Let's say for 5 years.
Stop for one second. So 75,000 is the equity, and you're going to give me a portion of the 75,000, in addition to monthly payments to equal the 75,000.
Correct, but yes. So the other piece of that is that we would take over making your mortgage payments. So you no longer would make those payments. We would make those payments, and then give you we would give you the monthly payment for the 75,000, so that, if you sell it for 375 on the market, you got to pay realtor fees and all that. You might only walk away with 350. In this instance, you keep all 375. We just give you the equity portion over time.
Okay, so the balance is probably 220.
Okay. So that it's the same process. It's just a bigger number.
And what would be hidden fees?
There are no hidden fees.
And then is it staying on my credit report as a debt?
It would. So we would take ownership of the house, but the mortgage would stay in your name. So it would still be under your name.
And what would happen if your company dissolved and I still have to pay you full over the 5-year term?
So in that case, in the documents for this type of transaction, if for some reason we don't make a payment, then you just take the house back over. So any payments we've made up to that point, or any money we've given you up to that point, any improvements that may have been done, that's all yours. You get the house back, then you can, resell it or keep it and do whatever you want with it at that point.
It's kind of intriguing. Still not buying it. I would need to see some paperwork on that, to be honest with you, and how much of a portion of the equity, if I told you that it's 220 and I'm looking for 375.
So, we're the benefits of this strategy for us is that we don't have to have a whole bunch of cash to come out of pocket. So it's less money out of pocket up front. That way we can pay you the higher price. It all depends. How much would you need? That would be questions for you.
Around about 2 years. So I mean, we're looking at 155,000 equity, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in your experience, based on that, how much do you give up front, and then what are the payment terms?
So it's just like going to a mortgage broker. So I mean, ideally for us, we would want the least amount of down. We do some like interest. We could put interest on it as well, so you could make some money on that 155, because you're essentially loaning that to us, right? Like a bank. And then we set a term date. So, I'm the investor. You don't want to start with my numbers, because I'm just trying to get the lowest numbers I can. So typically we try to start with your numbers and then see what it would work for.
And of course, and I'm the seller, and I'm just trying to get the house.
Yeah. So all that being said, I mean, ideally,
this is a realistic scenario.
So typically, let's say you got 155,000 of equity. Ideally for us, we would want to do 5% down. We would do a 5% of the 155 up front. We would do a 10-year term. So in 10 years, we would owe you the balance. And then we typically spread that 155 out, over like a 20 or 30-year amortization, just to get the monthly payment. But we would pay you out in 10 years. Or a monthly payment of, typically for us,
you do it? How do you do it in 10 years, but then you spread it over 30? What?
Yeah, so it's like a mortgage. Most mortgages are 30 years, so it breaks out the payment, the monthly payment.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say 155 divided by 30 years, it's $200 a month. So we'd pay you $200 a month for 10 years, and then whatever the balance is at 10 years, then we give you that chunk. We call it a No, I'm not saying that's what we would need to come to terms with. I'm just saying you asked me for an ideal situation. That's an example, that's what it is.
Yeah.
These are just the things to think about if this is something that you would want to have, additional conversations about. These are just the things to think about.
Yeah, I mean, just pay the realtor $25,000, walk away with 130 in 30 days, then wait on that money plus the small income over a 10-year period. You know, no one lives in here. So that's in the contract too. Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't sound like that's a good deal for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I mean it just might not be the best situation for you, but that would be the only other scenario for us, instead of cash. That's why I brought it up.
I think, what are you talking?
I mean, cash, it would be significantly lower. I mean, on Zillow, a quick look, it says your Zillow estimate is 385. So, with it fixed up, you're not in any hardship. You don't need to sell. There's nothing that we really can do there. It's when we're paying.
You would do 350 for a quick 35,000.
No, because if I sold it for 385, I'd have to pay 8% of that in realtor fees and closing costs. I'd break even.
Well, 6%, and most of the buyers that's the market that we're in.
Yeah. I mean, that probably could work. It's just not our business model. In those cases, I would just tell customers like yourselves, it's better if you really need to sell it, just sell it on the market and get as much money as you can.
Yeah. But I'm in real estate as well. So I'm not a realtor. I run a manufacturing dealership, so I mean, I understand.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. But I don't know if you know that market. I don't know if you know because you're calling from out of state. But yeah, I could do for sale by owner.
Yeah.
And that would sell for more than what I'm asking for.
Yeah, no question.
The 100-year-old neighborhood. There's hardly any new construction in that neighborhood unless someone's buying a house and tearing it down and building a new one. So that's the newest house in that 100-year-old neighborhood.
Gotcha. Well, that might be your best option. If you are interested in the other, just give me a call back and let me know. We could talk more about it. For me, I brought it up only because for me, that would be the only other scenario where I could probably be a help to you. Other than that, I'm not.
30 days? Y'all wouldn't take that? Seems like a no-brainer to me.
Yeah.
And again, I don't need it. But 35 grand for 30 days?
Nah, we're not set up for that to do the quick turns. Not us. Maybe we should get into that though.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I'm not going to give it away.
I hear you, man. I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate you taking the call.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Hello. This is Dale.
Just got a call from you.
Yeah. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah. I was giving you a call about that property, seeing if you were still looking to sell it.
I'm not real into selling, but I'm looking to sell yet.
All right. How much you looking to get for it?
250.
Okay. What do you got going on there? It looks like a 3-bed, 2-bath.
It's yes, 3 bedrooms upstairs, one bath upstairs, and then in the basement it has got a big living room, It's got one big room, then 1, 2, 3 other little rooms, and then half a bath. I would say because I ripped out the shower in it and fixing to install another one.
Okay. You're doing that now, or you already did?
No, I'm fixing to do it. I was looking into it.
Okay. All right. Are you living there now, or is this
Yes, sir. I'm living here now.
all right? If you sold yet, you have somewhere else to go already?
Well, I've been looking at a few places, and I've got my eye on one place. But also, I'm getting older, so I was also thinking about just renting. I want something smaller.
Got it. Okay. All right.
A bit too big for me, and had a couple heart surgeries, so I'm looking to downsize.
Gotcha. Okay.
All I need is just like an apartment or a real small lot. A real small lot.
Yeah. Something you don't have to take care of as much, huh?
Yeah, this is a little over an acre, almost 2, I think. I think the square footage of the house, I believe, don't quote me for sure, but I think it's like 1,700. I
Okay.
think it's got brand new. When I bought it, I put a new central air and heat in it. Has hardwood floors. I don't know what to tell you about it.
All right. What other kind of updates have you done?
So far, I haven't done a lot because, like I said, I moved in and got down and had to have a couple heart surgeries and trying to get back up on my feet. And I'm looking to get some new windows and stuff like that put in.
Okay. Just curious, where'd you come up with that number for 250?
And just selling of the houses around here in my neighborhood.
Okay.
It's very convenient, either direction, north or south. I mean, you're everywhere. I mean, you're right in the middle of everything where you can just get. But it's kind of like it is a subdivision, but it's almost like a county. And they did. I mean, they just grandfathered a couple of years back. They just grandfathered the subdivision into the city limits.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Very quiet neighborhood, good people. Are you an investor or?
Yeah, we are, and we look for properties that we can fix up and then resell on the market.
Flip. Okay.
Or
You could probably, if you type in the address, you could get the specs on it.
mm-hmm.
And of course, you can always shoot me an offer.
Yeah, there's one.
I understand the flipping part. I totally understand that.
There's not a lot of action going on there, like selling wise. People just must move in and stay there.
Oh, they do. Yes, they do. It's a very nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
And then, out back of my house, it's open and watch wildlife. I mean, the deer come up, turkeys come up. I mean, I come from the country. That's when I got divorced. I had 30 acres, and so I was way back out in the country, and this was kind of a culture shock when when I moved here.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't, in the country, I didn't have close neighbors and stuff, but my neighbors are awesome. Had one elderly gentleman across the highway from me, and he's like a dad to me, and then across the street, another elderly couple that are awesome people, and then right beside me, they're younger than me. I'd say they're probably in their 40s.
Mm-hmm.
They're great kids. I mean, just great people. This whole neighborhood, I mean, it's quiet, no that crazy stuff going on, shootings or, stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a house on Edgewood Road. It looks like a couple streets over, maybe.
Yeah.
But that one sold in October for $397. But it's got more bedrooms and more baths.
Yeah, the one right next to me.
But it was built in 2002. Not yours. Yours looks like it was 1965 too.
It just sold. I think they've been here a year, maybe two. It sold for $2. I think they gave $240 for it.
Which one's that?
I don't know the number of it, but it's right. It joins my property.
It does.
Yeah. That's the younger people that bought.
Is it on the corner or is it on the other side?
No, I'm on the corner and they're on the other side of me.
Got it. Okay.
And I know they had to go in and they completely redid their kitchen and had to rip out the whole lot of the basement when they moved in. The sewer and everything started burning out, and I was like, oh my gosh.
They went in and redid it?
So they had no choice really with when the sewer started coming out in the basement somewhere.
Oh, they had a leak or something?
Yeah, I don't know what happened with the sewer.
Oh, wow.
And they had to get that jackhammer thing.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
So I was like, oh my God. I'm always upfront offer. I mean, that's just the price I put in my head, and I'd even thought maybe just selling the back part of my house, having it surveyed and on that part to make it smaller, but
yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think for me, as an investor, what we look for is what the after repair value is. So after it's fixed up, how much can we sell it, right? So,
right. I know one behind me, they had it listed for 400 something. I don't know what they got out of it. I know they had it listed for that. I know how much land was with it. I know what they had it listed for.
Did it end up selling?
Yeah, they just recently sold it probably a couple months ago, and they've been redoing everything down there. The narrow driveway, they widened it, put a big culvert in, they widened it. They can do a lot of work over there.
Was it on Chamberlain?
Wow. No, it's on Hope Street, I guess you would call it. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that one.
Probably South Hope.
Yeah, South Hope looks like that main road in front of you, right?
Yeah, I call it Highway 25. That's the only thing I know
for
years, and that's what it's like. Called it. But it was Hope. They're calling it Hope now.
Yeah, I mean, I see prices going for that, 300, 400, but they have more bed and baths, and they don't have as much land as you do. One did 49,000 square foot lot, so that's probably, a couple acres, but they're all 2000 builds. They're all built in the 2000s.
Right.
So let's say, it got.
I know mine's fine property. I mean, it's fine. And I know the gentleman across the highway from me, he's on Hope Street. I know he's got a whole lot more than I do, a lot more bedrooms, and another joining. There's a big breezeway, and then like a barn-shaped apartment thing. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah.
But I know he's got 500 on his, but he's also got less land too.
Yeah, it must be one of the newer builds.
That's what kind of price he's got on. I don't know why. I don't know nothing about it, but that's what he's got it for.
Yeah, all the ones that are going for that price, they're either 4-bed, 3-bath, or 4-bed, 4-bath.
I mean, for a quick sell, I'd probably come out at 150, 160. Rent.
Yeah. So if you know, let's say the after repair value is 250,000, you know, I'm gonna have,
It would be worth every bit. If it was completed, I think it would easily bring 3. I
yeah.
mean, I think it's easy to have.
I mean, the only problem is I'm not seeing anything for that price for your year and the number of bed and baths.
Right.
And that's what, you know,
You're
when we're
looking to buy
assessing it.
somewhere around, you're looking to buy somewhere around probably 75.
What do you mean?
I mean, what kind of price are you looking at?
Oh, well, I'm just saying if the after repair value is let's say it's 250, you know, if we're gonna have to pay the realtor fees and closing cost and the, you know, the cost to keep it while we fix it up, you know, that's probably gonna be 10 or 12%. And then
I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
I'm saying if I purchased it from you and I resold it, once I fix it up, I resell it on the market with a realtor. So I'm just talking about after, you know, after I fix it up numbers, you know, that's, I'm just backtracking to see where I'm coming from. You know, I'd have to put it's probably going to be, you know, $20-$30 a square foot. And your house, you know, you got a pretty big house, so that's probably going to be 50-60,000 in repairs to get it up to speed of today's market. You know, you've seen the flip shows on TV to get it up today's repair value. So that's, you know, 250 minus, let's say 80,000, maybe 90,000 with the closing costs and fees and the repairs. You know, that gets me to let's say 140, or I mean 160. So if I gave you 160,000, I would be losing money.
Right.
So, you know, my prices would cash price in order to have the room to fix it up, pay all those fees, pay the repairs, you know, make a couple dollars so I can get my kids new shoes. You know, I'd probably be, you know, 100,000, 90,000.
Yeah, there's no way I can do that. I mean, I thought before the houses went up, and I've been looking at houses, and even the way bad fixer-uppers is high. So there's no way I can sell it for that. I'd lose money then.
Yeah. Do you own it free and clear?
Almost, yeah.
Or do you still have a mortgage on it?
I have a small mortgage.
Yeah.
So I should have it done. I'll be finished up in 2 years.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could pay more, just, you know, doing the math and
It's no big deal, 'cause, I mean, I'm not looking hard to sell. I'm just seeing what's out there, and it's no big deal. I understand where you're coming from. I know what you do, so.
do you have any of those addresses that maybe the prices I could try to look those up and see? I mean, because if my after repair value goes up, then the price I can pay you goes up.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't pay attention to addresses. All I know is this one behind me. They had it on the marketplace. It was on it's Oak Street is all I know.
Mm-hmm.
Had it listed over 400,000, but I was talking to the elderly guy across the highway from me, and he was like, "I'll get every bit of that out of it."
Yeah.
And they're doing a lot of work on it. So I don't know if somebody bought it to flip it. I don't know if they're living in. I don't pay much attention to my neighbors.
Was it Cherokee Street?
No, it's on Hope. It's right on Hope.
Hmm.
Going towards, it'd be going north of me.
Yeah. Because there's one, it looks like there is one on Cherokee that got sold. It has a garage. Yours just has the carport. But that's not.
Mine has a little garage. Mine has a little garage out back.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Little shop, and it has barn farther down on the bottom of property.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, it looks like they were going to list it for 225 and it sold for 240, so it went a little bit over. But that looks like the similar. That's a 3-bed, 2-bath. So that looks similar to yours. And that was 240. No, that's on Cherokee.
Okay.
There's another one.
I know they had it. I don't remember what Browns had it listed for, and then it went higher than what they had listed it for because there was kind of a war going on.
Yeah.
With the buyers.
I mean, I would say that the after repair value is probably that 240, 250. You would, maybe just put a little work into it to get it to there.
That's my plan is to quit working. Like I said, I'm not looking hard to sell. I haven't made up my mind what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here, and I have a 10-year-old son, and he's close to school, and all the amenities are here. And it's very handy and safe neighborhood, nice people, safe neighborhood, very safe.
Yeah.
So, I haven't made up my mind what I'm going to do yet, so I just wrote it out there.
Yeah, I mean that, you might as well take a chance and see what's there. So, unfortunately, I don't. That would be my price around there just to make things work on my end.
Right.
It just might not be your best option to get the most money you can if you're not in some dire situation. That's better for you.
Yeah, I'm not in desperate need or anything like that. It's just, I just downsizing and kind of get something either get an apartment or smaller house or a lot. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do yet.
All right. Well, maybe I'll follow up with you later on and see if anything's changed, and maybe we can point you in a direction to help out, if anything.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, Wanda. Thank you. Bye.